Hello everybody and welcome back. Alright, I'm gonna pre-warn you guys, in this video I'm gonna be yapping. I'm gonna be explaining my entire Animal Crossing history to you. So if you haven't already, go ahead and get ready to watch this, while you're on the toilet, while you're eating, while you're, I don't know, doing something, playing a game in the background. Just know there's going to be a lot of explaining in this video, a lot of yapping essentially. But alright, in this video, I'm basically going to be going over and, showing off my Animal Crossing New Leaf town from way back in the day. And I'm doing this today because actually, if we take a look here, this is my Twitter and you can actually see one of my first ever posts was an image of me in Animal Crossing. And as you can see, hopefully by the time this video goes out, this is from like my first ever day on Animal Crossing New Leaf. You can see I had my tent set up and I had a snowman as well set up. And you can see I started playing on February 11th. So this image, while I know it says that it was taken or that it was uploaded in 2016, this was actually taken in 2015, I'm pretty sure, which is when I started playing. I was originally meant to get Animal Crossing for Christmas of 2014, but for some reason, it was sold out in all of the stores, and I wanted this game so badly that I basically was like, no, I'm going to wait until it's in stock. And then it took until February, like me and my mom were checking every day in like Walmart and stuff, and it only finally got in stores in, February of 2015. It was so weird. I don't even get as well, by the way, why I wanted this game in the first place. I don't remember watching any ads for it. I don't remember seeing any like YouTube videos promoting it. It was sort of like just one day I woke up and I was like, oh yeah, I want this game for some reason. And then it became my favorite game ever. So hopefully if I can edit this on time, you'll notice, February 11th, this video is going up on February 11th, which is the anniversary of my first time ever playing Animal Crossing. Also, a little side note, you can see as well my the tweet I made whenever they first announced Animal Crossing New Leaf. I uploaded a picture in front of my house, which you're about to see. Oh, also, wow, you notice I said Animal Crossing 2019. This is back when it was meant to come out in 2019, and then it got delayed until 2020, or spring of 2020. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and get started. This is basically just going to be a tour of my entire town and also sort of explaining some things that I remember along the way and stuff like that. All right, so here we are in my Animal Crossing world. I had been playing this since, like I said, 2015, all the way up until, I want to say, like 2018, 19-ish. I can't remember exactly. Also, I'm playing this on an emulator, so I don't have a way to prove it, but on my 3DS, whenever you go to the, like, activity center thing, I'm pretty sure the hours that I have in this game is, like, 1,000 or something like that, which is insane to think about because that's the same amount of hours I have on, like, some of my current games that I play all the time now. But I had 1,000 hours back when I was a kid, like when I had to go to school and stuff. Like, I guess I had more free time, Anyways, this is the outside of my house. We'll be going in and, exploring the inside of the houses a bit later. We can see directly when we go down, I have the town tree right here. I don't think I meant to line up my house with the town tree whenever I first placed a tent here, so it's kind of like it kind of just worked out perfectly having it line up. Oh, and you can see I had a whole lot of custom design patterns all over the ground. If I go into my patterns right now, you can see I got almost all of these just from scanning the QR codes that you can do in Able Sisters, which I guess I can show the backup ones whenever we get to that section of the world. Also, I should note it has been so long since I played this game that I do not remember how a lot of the mechanics work, so sorry if I get something wrong or something like that. Alright, one thing you will notice about my town is that every single tile is filled with either a public works project, tree, flower, design pattern, bush. I mean, you name it, every single slot on the floor is filled up. And as you can see, I have flower patterns everywhere. So near my house, I have these ones. I have these gold flowers. My town fruit is a cherry, so I have the perfect cherries up here. I'll actually show my card. Oh yeah, you can see registered February 11, 2015. So I didn't even remember that it shows you in here. But and actually, while I'm at it, I'll just go ahead and show. These are my badges. I never was on. I think is it Sunday morning that the beaver's on? Sorry, I forgot his name, but I never really got the badges just because I was never on at that time. We have the cat mile things that they added in the last update. I forgot what those do. Anyways, going down, as I mentioned before, we have the town tree right here, and I guess I was sort of going for like a tropical vibe for some reason. I think I just thought these looked cool and then decided to use them. You can see right here some of the patterns are missing, and that's just because of the different people who can set up their tent here. Over to the right of the town tree, we have the retail store. Let me actually go in here because I have something to show. So I got really annoyed with all of the animals going in here and like taking random furniture and then putting it in their house and making their house look really ugly. So what I decided to do is I got a bunch of these sand dollars and then I put them in here for the maximum price. You can see 999,999, so that none of the animals would buy them and then, you know, put some random like record player, because you'd be having some animals with like their theme would be like all black in their house or whatever, and then they come in here, they'd see like a pink record player or something and be like, oh, I really like this, I'm gonna buy it, and then it's like their house just looks weird, and I didn't like that, so I put the sand dollars in there to stop them from buying random stuff. After we go up from retail, we have the town hall, and we also have, look at all these Jacob ladders. If you don't know, you can only get these wait, they are called Jacob's ladders, right? Ah, shoot. Okay, yeah, Jacob's Ladder. I think they renamed them in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I forgot what they renamed them to, but okay, I messed up the floor, but I don't have the pattern to replace it yet, so I'll do that later. We have the sewer drain manhole cover thing for the Rossettis that you can get into at like midnight or something. I forgot exactly how you get in there. We have a fire hydrant next to the town hall for Isabel. Because she's a dog, obviously. I don't even think it was meant to be that way. I'm pretty sure I put this fire hydrant here just because I was like, oh, it needs to be near this building in case it catches on fire. But now that I look at it, it's kind of funny to think about like, oh, did I put this here because Isabel's a dog and that she needs to use it? I don't even know. Up above the town hall, we have this space. I never ever knew what to do with this area, so I just put a public works project right here, and then I have bamboo. Actually, I used to have the bamboo just running freely up here, and if you know anything about bamboo in Animal Crossing, you know that it grows like crazy. I remember this stuff, it's spread all over, and so that's when I sort of decided, oh, I need to start, you know, filling in this area with flowers to stop them from doing that. I guess we can go inside. Not that this inside is any different from anyone else's inside. You can see we have Isabel right here. I guess we can check citizen satisfaction. I don't know if it's high. It probably should be, I think. Yeah, okay. This survey also says citizens feel Starbuck is the best town ever. Oh, that's the other thing I forgot to mention. I named this town Starbuck because that's my dog's name. I know it's confusing because my old name on YouTube used to be Starbuck, so it'd be like if I named the town after myself or something like that, or if I named the town after coffee, I guess. You can see the town flag right here. This is another one I got off of a QR code. This also didn't used to be the town flag before. It used to be a Minecraft diamond that I made myself in the editor. I don't have it on me right now, but I think it might be in the Able Sisters store, which we'll check out later. And I don't remember why I replaced it. Like I said, it used to be the Minecraft diamond and I liked it like that, but I guess I decided that it needed a change or something. The Minecraft Diamond also used to be the logo to my YouTube channel, my old YouTube channel as well. So that's why it was a diamond. You can see right here we have W Links. This is a amiibo animal's house you can only get by scanning the Link amiibo, I think it is, to get him into the town. Is he in this house right now? No, he's not. Okay. We might run into him later. I should note, most of my town was set up before the ability to kind of herd different animals into different spots. You'll see towards the top right of the map up here, you can see the houses are a little bit more in line. That's when I started to sort of redo my town, and then as I was redoing my town, Animal Crossing New Horizons came out, so I sort of didn't need to do that. But that's why you'll see, like, for example, this house right here, it's so close to my house, and I wouldn't usually have it that way. It's just that that's how it ended up being, because some people, like, I guess don't even remember. It's just so annoying back in the day on New Leaf to get the animals that you want, unless you have the amiibo for them. And then 2, choosing where you want their house to spawn. What they did in the Welcome Amiibo update is they made it to where animals won't spawn on pathways. They used to just spawn wherever. Like whenever they arrived and they put their house down, they'd just put it wherever, as long as there wasn't a rock or a public works project, or it, basically just those 2. If there were flowers, rare flowers in the way, pathways in the way, or anything else, they would just put it down on top of them without a care in the world, which was kind of annoying, but they changed it so now that they don't spawn on those things. Do I have anything in here of importance? No, I don't think I ever really saved any of the bulletin board stuff. We have the train station. Man, I really miss like a lot of the features from New Leaf in New Horizons. If we go down, you can see we have a little cardboard cutout of this watermelon thing. I don't even know what this is. A fox design, I guess it says. I don't know why this is here. I think this also used to be the town flag, but maybe I reset the design for that or something. Anyways, what I was saying before, you'll see these green tiles on the ground. You can see one kind of hidden behind this bush. Let me go up a little bit. And you can see some behind these trees. These little patterns on the ground are to stop other animals from spawning their house on places where their house would normally be spawnable, so that I can herd them over to, like I showed before, over to the left side, which we'll go check out in a bit, and also over near down here. But anyways, right here we have the campsite, which I almost never get visitors in it because I don't know if they can't spawn when your village is full, but I just never really see, or I didn't used to see a lot of these. I'd see like maybe one every week, if even. Over here we have this like weather thing, I think it is, which would show you how the weather looks, which I never understood this thing, because what is the point of checking the weather when you can obviously just look and see what the weather is in the game? Like if it showed the forecast for the next couple days, it'd be cool, but it doesn't do that. Down here, we have a house of mine. This is, I'll just go in real quick because these smaller houses aren't really set up. So this account is, I'm pretty sure, the account that I use to have all of my patterns on the ground. Yeah, you can see the wallpaper in here is all the brick. The only thing I use this account for is just the road patterns that I have on the ground that you see. And that's why I can't replace the one that I accidentally messed up near the Jacob's ladders. After we go up over here, we have, this is Mint's house. She is another one that I had from an amiibo card, and I think she's outside because we saw her in the title screen. Yeah. And this, I think, is Diana's house. Yeah, it is. Another one that I had from the amiibo cards. So I actually bought Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer a like year or 2 after it came out, and then that's how I was able to get some of the cards. I had like Sterling, Mint, Diana, Fauna, and a couple others I forgot. And then later on, I was able to get NFC chips to basically get any, amiibo that I want from those for Animal Crossing New Horizons. But yeah, I was able to get, a couple of the animals that I wanted through amiibo cards back in the day. We can see one of every type of fruit on the left. So we have pears, we have oranges, we have leche, or however you say it. We have cherries, we have mangoes, we have lemons. And then further down, we have, this one starts with a P, I think. I forgot the name. And this one starts with a D. I forgot the name of it. Whose house is this? This is Clyde's house. I think Clyde is a horse. Okay, apparently everyone is just outside today. I really hate that New Horizon didn't have all of these different trees, because it was so cool having the different fruit types, and then in New Horizons you just kind of had the basic ones, which kind of sucks. Hopefully in the next Animal Crossing game, maybe they can bring some of these back. Oh, you can see down here we have oranges, apples, peaches. I'm pretty sure that's all of the normal types of fruits too, not counting the palm trees, which we will see in a bit. This is Kurt's house. I don't remember Kurt. Do I remember Kurt? I don't think I remember Kurt. Down here we have Jitters. I don't know who Jitter is. And then we have, is this Fauna's? I think this is Fauna's. Yeah. See, I'm able to recognize some of these houses just from way back in the day. Oh wait, Jitters might be a duck. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see whenever we run into them later on. Oh, here's Diana right now. She's probably going to be like, oh my God, it's been so long. Yep, it's been so long since I've seen you. It's been years, Diana. I know. before we go down this bridge, I think it's best that we go back the other way and go from right to left. So I'm going to go ahead and run all the way across back to the main tree. Oh, and you can actually see, so I have some designs here. A lot of like these random designs that you might see where I just have like flowers and public work projects like all over the place. It's just from me, you know, randomly deciding, oh, hey, this area is blank. I think I need something here, which is what I did for that. But I think it looks kind of cool. Anyways, back at the world tree, if we go below, we have bamboo. What are these? These are like rice shaker things, I think. We have a waterfall. And then over to the right, we have just some more filling in space. Over next to the amiibo a snowball already spawned here? What the heck? We have carnations and orange flowers over next to the amiibo thing. And then also over here, we have even more carnations. If you don't know, for the carnations, because I don't think they're in New Horizons, you can only get these on Father's Day and Mother's Day. I forgot which one. You get one for each day, and then you can breed them to make another one. I think it might be like red on Father's Day and white on Mother's Day or something like that. And then of course you can combine them to get pink. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Don't quote me on that because I don't remember. So this bridge right here was actually the natural spawning bridge in my town. If you don't know, each town spawns with I think it's just one bridge by default, and this was my town's right here, and I kept it the entire time. I did, however, delete it and then re-add this wooden bridge because I didn't really care for the concrete one. Anyways, let's go back up and go down this other bridge over here. This was the last bridge I added, and I added it just because whenever I was over on the right side of the map, I just needed a way to get up, even though I'm almost never over on this side of the map because there's almost nothing to do over here. As you can see, we have not much over here. Oh, I do remember. So whenever I first started playing, about right here, I want to say, was the house of Rosie, who is my favorite Animal Crossing character of all time. And this is where her house was. And I was probably the most sad whenever she left out of any other animal ever. And I don't even know why she became my favorite. I think it was just because she was like, I think she's a preppy personality or something. So she was just like super nice compared to the, you know, grumpy animals and things like that. Her and Sterling were my two favorite animals in this world. And I actually got a Sterling amiibo card whenever I got Happy Home Designer. So I'm pretty sure is in this town, right? Yeah, okay, he's in this house right here. But sadly, I was never able to get a Rosie card up until I got like NFC chips and things like that. Over here, we have the Lost and Found. Not much to do in there besides take stuff and sell it. Oh, I didn't even know I had a windmill down here. This must have been one of the things I added later on in my world. We have the cafe up here. A lot of this, by the way, a lot of the like public works projects, I did do time forwarding, or I forgot what we used to call it, but I would skip time so that, oh, Mr. Rossetti's in here. I would skip time so that I could, you know, finish the things faster because they would take a couple days to finish. I also did a whole lot of time skipping to cheat money, essentially, because what you could do is you could put money in your bank and then you could run your time forward to like the maximum that the 3DS allowed. And then whenever you brought it back down to normal time, it would say like, oh, you've been gone this many days, you've accrued this much interest or whatever it was. And I essentially did that. And then I did one duplication glitch back when it was in the game, but I'm pretty sure every time I found out about a duplication glitch, they would get patched and then I'd be like, oh, well, I can't use that. Or you'd have to have like a friend or something to do it, which I didn't have until later on when my brother got this game. And then I was able to do it because we just had two 3DSs. Also, I just realized Sterling is wearing the diamond shirt that I was talking about, or the diamond decal. So there you go. I guess it does exist. And like I said, that used to be the town flag, and that used to be on the little board up north where the fox like decal thing was. All right, right here we actually have my brother's house, which I think I took everything out of this because he actually got his own copy of the game later on, like a couple years. Yeah, you can see everything's just default. I didn't want to remove his, you know, character though, because I might have wanted to use his character for the decals slots that he has. Oh man, the music in this game. I love it so much. I know I hear it all the time because I use it on the main channel, which if you haven't subscribed to, go over to the main channel and subscribe to that. We do funny moments over there. Anyways, down below we have a solar panel right here, and then we have a pin. I'm pretty sure, is this a trash pin? I think this might be a trash pin. I think if you put something in here, it goes to waste or something like that. Either that or something I'll mention in a second when we go even further left. Right here you can see a bunch of random flowers, and that's because this is a slot for a house. I'm guessing whoever lived here moved out. I don't know who I had here. Oh wait, are you Clyde? Yes, you are. Okay, so he has a horse. So yeah, you can see a house used to be right here, and you can see the green little patterns I was talking about. These again are here just to stop animals from spawning where I don't want them to. So it's gonna funnel them into this exact spot right here. Oh, Diana wants to talk to me. She wants to use a new nickname. Let's see what she's got. Not that it's going to matter. Darling. Wait, I thought she already called me darling. Who the heck calls me darling? Or am I thinking of New Horizons? Everything is blending together. I don't even remember anymore. Okay, Jitters is a duck. I think I thought he was a duck. I forgot what. Jitters is a random animal. I don't really care for him at all. No offense to any Jitters fans out there. Oh, you see another slot where a house is meant to be, but someone moved out. So there's meant to be 2 houses or 3 houses down here, and then all the houses over to the left. And that's all of the housing slots. You can see a road right here. If they allowed more than 3 bridges, I would have put another bridge right here, but sadly they don't, which kind of sucks. I wonder if it's possible to like mod that stuff in, because it might be worth, like, maybe in my free time I might do another playthrough of New Horizon or New Leaf, sorry, and maybe I'll play it modded that time and, you know, add in some custom bridges and things like that. That might be cool. And finally, meeting back with the other bridge over to the left, you can see we have some blue roses right here. One of these blue roses was given to me by a friend, which, do I still have him in my thing? Yeah, I do. So I had a friend on here that I met on the island. His name is Clayton, and his town name was Lebanon. Here's his card. Not that I think he's watching, but if you're watching, Clayton, dude, you were like my best friend on this game. You have no idea. And I remember he was really good at setting up his town. Like, his town looked amazing. I wish I could like go to it, which I guess I could through the dream thing. Actually, no, I can't because it doesn't even show his dream address. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he was one of the ones who gave me one of these blue roses. And then another one that I got was from breeding it naturally, which I forgot what you had to do. I think you had to use like an orange and a purple flower rose or something like that. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, the blue rose is the most rare flower in all of Animal Crossing history, which sucks because it's also the most pretty looking flower of all of them in my opinion. But yeah, what I was mentioning earlier with this little pin here, so what I used to do is, because all of the slots on the floor of my town are filled with either flowers or tiles or, you know, anything like that, what I used to do is, I'm pretty sure it was either in these 6 slots or in these 6 slots, I used to have, you know, not these flowers here, and the fossils would actually be forced to spawn here. So every day I could, you know, wake up, run over here, dig up the fossils, and then I'd know exactly where they were instead of having to go and search for them, because they would be forced to spawn here, which they actually do in my New Horizons town as well, which I totally forgot I did that. I forced them to spawn in one area. Same with the rocks and things like that, which makes it really easy because every day you just know exactly where all your stuff is. Which, by the way, we're not done with the tour yet or anything, but if you want, on my main channel, I also have a tour of my New Horizons town from way back in the day. I don't think it's up to date or anything, but it's still worth giving a watch. All right, and finally, we have the beaches. You can see I put these coral on top of the stairs over here because you couldn't put any tiles on the stairs, which kind of sucks, or the ramp, not the stairs. And then on the beach, no longer do I have flowers here, but I used to do all of my flower breeding on the beach because, you know, obviously on land, all of my land is taken up by other flowers. So I used to just put all of my flowers that I was breeding on here, and then I would just breed them on the beach. I don't think you can do that anymore in New Horizons. I'm pretty sure they stopped you from being able to grow flowers on the beach, which kind of sucks. Like, you can still plant them on the beach, but you can't breed them, which I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, you can't get too mad at them for doing that. So yeah, currently there's nothing on the beach. I don't think there's anything on the other beach either, but I'm gonna go to it anyways just to check it out. Yeah, there's nothing on the beach. And as you saw in the other one, I have both of the different types of fruits for the palm trees. I have the coconut and the banana. What sucks is in New Horizons, the banana isn't in the game, I don't think. Again, I really hope whenever the next Animal Crossing game comes out, I really hope that they add in all of the fruits and stuff. I hope they fill in the gaps between New Horizons and New Leaf. All right, and I guess finally, I can show off the town square. Ew. I forgot about this guy. I think his name is Limburg or something. Yeah, Limburg. I do not like that guy. To the left, we have the post office, Nook's Homes, Club LOL. We have the Dream Suite. We have the fortune teller. And then we have the camera thing. And we also have the little bench here. And then on the right side, let's go ahead and run over. We have the TNT Emporium, which was the last upgrade. It kind of sucks that this also isn't in New Horizons. Like, you basically upgrade the shop once and then you're done. I wish you could upgrade it again and then have Leaf live in here, because if you don't know, Leaf actually lives entirely in the TNT Emporium now after you upgrade it, because before his shop is just kind of off to the side. Oh, and Gracie's in there. I totally forgot. Actually, okay, let's go ahead and see Gracie, because this is another interesting thing. I know that Gracie's in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I forgot how you get him to come to your town. I think you have to... He might be on the island, honestly, with Harvey or something like that. I totally forgot what he sells as well, but if we go up here, we can see... There he is. Oh my god. I wish he had a shop like on the island of New Horizons. I wish there were more shops in general. This entire video is just going to be, oh wow, look at my old town. Also, I really wish everything in this were in New Horizons. And don't get me wrong, I don't hate New Horizons at all. I have multiple hundreds of hours on that game. I think I have like 400 hours on that game, but this game, this Animal Crossing is my favorite out of all of them. I have played Animal Crossing Wild Worlds, Animal Crossing Population Growing, and Animal Crossing City Folk, but New Leaf for me just is perfect in every way. It's like it has the perfect music, the perfect town system, the perfect everything. Like, everything's just so great. We have oh, I didn't mean to go in here. We have Shampoodle up above. Hello, Harriet. Goodbye, Harriet. I actually remember back in the day when you wanted a hairstyle, you had to like look up guides to get like the colors and stuff you want, because you couldn't just go in. It's not like nowadays where you can just go in and select exactly what you want. You had to like answer her questions. Like, she'd ask you questions like, oh, how are you doing today? And like, depending on what you answer would give you a different hairstyle or something like that. It was really weird. I kind of miss it though, you know, gave some randomness to it. All right, and here we have the Able sisters. What the heck is going on with this? Why are all of these foxes? All right, anyways, you can see we have all of these foxes here. We have the diamond design. And then let me talk to Sable and see which ones I have saved. Oh wait, no, is it Mabel I talked to? Okay, Sable you talk to get the QR codes. No, I don't want to buy this dress. And I guess Mabel saves all of my designs. So let me check these out. A lot of these I'm pretty sure... Oh man, these are my old designs. So these ones I made custom by myself, or like I looked up a YouTube tutorial, but I made these ones, the gray one, the gold one, the sort of more mud brick color, and then the dark brick. I made those by looking up a tutorial, and those were the ones I used before I had gotten the new ones that I now use. Oh, these ones, they're actually already in here as well. So these ones I just got off a QR code, and they obviously look better than whatever I was able to conjure when I was younger. So yeah, that's all of my saved designs. Let's go ahead and talk to La Belle and her thing. I also miss her having her own little shop. Now she just sort of shows up in town and then dips on you after a day or whatever, which is like half of the animals in New Horizons now, by the way. Speaking of an animal who does that in New Horizons, we have Kix as well. He used to have his own shop too. I think it would have been cool if in New Horizons, after you bought a certain amount from, you know, Kix or La Belle or Gracie or something like that, that they would come to your town and be like, hey, I want to build a shop. And then you could have more than just Nookling Junction and the Able Sisters store in your town. You could have some other stuff. Or I guess now you have the museum and the cafe in your town too, but You get what I'm saying. I want a full town. I want to make a full town. All right, we're not going to go through the entire museum. I will show my encyclopedia so you can see what all I have. These are my insects. As you can see, I don't do a lot of insect or even fishing in this game. I did it a lot more in New Horizons. Wow, I don't do like any fishing at all. I did, however, do a lot of deep sea diving. See, I liked this more than the fishing and the bug hunting. I also have all the fossils, which again, I'm not going to show. You'll just have to believe me. But one thing I will show are all of my different rooms. Oh my god, I forgot Celeste is in the museum permanently. Oh my goodness. Okay, the balloon room. I'm pretty sure this had all the balloon items. If you don't know, popping the balloons in this game gives you a random balloon furniture item, and they're so ugly. Oh my god. Every time I got one of these, I saved it, and then I eventually just put them in the museum because, I mean, what else are you meant to do with these, honestly? All right, in this room over to the right, we have all of the Nintendo items. I think the only way to get these was to do the fortune cookies, maybe? Correct me if I'm wrong. But you can see we have the Master Sword, which is probably the best item out of all of them, of course. We have the Star Fox ship wing. What the heck is it called? I totally forgot. Then we have a bunch of Mario stuff. We have a Link. Is this custom or can I wear this? How is a Breath of the Wild thing in this game? I guess the Welcome Amiibo stuff added Breath of the Wild clothing, but I don't remember that like at all. All right, next room in the bottom right, we have I think this is just miscellaneous stuff. So I have some gold furniture. I don't know what these are. More gold stuff. Oh, I think these two things are, or maybe one or two of these things are from Happy Home Designer. Like you had to have Happy Home Designer to get them. We have a Christmas tree, which I kept in storage in case I needed it. I don't know why this head is in here and not in the other room, but whatever, I'll just leave it. A rainbow feather. I have 2 Halloween heads, and then whatever these little outfits are over there. And finally, the final room, we have, I think these are this is my gyroid room. As you can see, I don't think all of them are on, although some of them are. It's kind of weird. I don't know why some of them are on, some of them are off. Anyways, I put them all in here because, I mean, what else are you meant to do with these things, honestly? I don't think those are in New Horizons either, unless they didn't update with them or something that I forgot about. All right, and now all that's left is my house that I need to show off. But before I show that off, I actually just want to go through some of my different inventory things right here. Let me actually go down first. So, all right, you can see the map, obviously, and all of my different people who live here and stuff like that. Let me go ahead and show all of my emotes. So I think I had all of them. Yeah, I did. I had all the emotes, including the dance. I'm pretty sure they added this to New Horizons, right? The little dance. One thing I do like about New Horizons is they had a whole lot more emotes in that game, which I thought was so cool. In my inventory, you can see, oh, I totally forgot to check how much money I had in the bank, which I guess we'll do in a second. You can see my money right here. You can also see the old trick that everyone used to do. If you don't know, back in the day, everyone used to put their tools inside of the mailbox to save on space, so you weren't having to carry around all of these. Like, look at how many things I had in here. You wouldn't have to carry around all these. Instead, you could just put them in here, and then they'd be out of your way. As you'll also see, I almost had all of the golden stuff except for the net and the fishing rod, just because I never did that stuff. As for my friends, I already showed you Clayton. We also had, this is my brother's card, Landscaping by Steven. I totally forgot. I'm pretty sure I did his like little flower design and things like that. And it used to be that whenever someone did the landscaping for you, you'd put this in your little like blurb bubble thing, message of the day, whatever, I don't know. We have Zach's card right here, Town City, as you can see. And then we have Starbuck right here. This is my other account, or my second Animal Crossing cartridge. Oh my goodness. Alt account. Yeah, you can see this was my alt account. My YouTube is Starbuck YT. Yeah, that's my old YouTube handle, all right. Anyways, yeah, if you don't know, back in the day, you used to be able to have multiple towns just by having multiple cartridges that you could swap in and out. Once again, another thing that I miss not being able to do in New Horizons. Then we have Riley's card right here. Let's check Riley's badges. Yeah, I think most of my friends, including me, we just didn't really do the badge stuff. Anyways, let me go check how much money I have in the bank before we go and do a house tour. Oh, my bank is empty. Why is my bank empty? What the heck? What is my loan? Hopefully, I think my loan is paid off, right? Or wait, I might have done something funny. Let me see if it's still here. Yeah, look, I left my loan at 1 bell. I think this was to upgrade my storage, which it's already upgraded. I just owe $1 on it until I'm like completely done. And I thought it'd be funny to just never ever repay the 1 bell. So my balance, my debt is $1 in this game. Anyways, yeah, I wish having the mail station inside your town as well. I remember, man, that's been in your town since population growing. That used to be one of the few buildings that would spawn. And now it's just a little postcard thing inside of the airport, which sucks. Pelly's been replaced entirely. All right, finally, the house tour. Let's go ahead and go inside of here. Like I mentioned when I was checking my bells, my house is fully upgraded, I'm pretty sure. Let's go ahead and check the storage out. So far it's empty, all right. All right, my storage is entirely empty, or the extra storage is entirely empty, so that's cool, I guess. Anyways, we have my, I guess, living room area. You can see we've got a little Hylian shield up there. We've got a wheel to spin. We have the Wisp genie lamp thing, which they forcibly give you upon, you know, updating your game to the Welcome Amiibo thing. Over to the right, we have the TV, a little gaming station. We have the music. Oh, let me actually show. So here's all the music discs I had. I'll just scroll through these a little bit. I liked collecting these just because I really like all the music in this game, especially the KK songs and things like that. I think my first ever song was KK Disco, and then it was KK Bubblegum. And then my favorite is like obviously KK Soul because it's playing right now, but there's a couple others in here that I really like. I can't really remember the names of too many of them like that are my favorite. Oh, Stale Cupcakes, obviously a classic. Anyways, all right, and finally on the back wall we have, oh my god, that's so creepy. So we have 2 mannequins, one with a bear outfit and one with like a sea outfit. And then we have a 3DS right here, which you can do to play some mini games, which is cool. We have my actual storage cabinet, which you can see this actually does have stuff. A lot of the different party items that you could get. Some of these are like more rare than others. Don't have anything in the B section. And then in C, I have one of each fruit type as like a just in case. And then you can see some of my perfect fruits. I'm pretty sure you can't grow a perfect fruit that isn't your town's fruit on your world. So even though I have perfect peaches from my alt account and a perfect orange from one of my friends, I don't think I can grow those. I think those are just like basically forever in my inventory to show off or whatever. By the way, my entire time playing Animal Crossing, it was only like towards my end days that I figured out that you could combine fruits into baskets. I used to like pick them up and they would take up my entire inventory slots. And then it was like towards the end when I stopped playing, like after the Welcome Amiibo update, where I figured out that you can combine them. And I was like, oh my god, can you imagine wasting inventory space running back and forth between retail every single day over and over and over. Over here on the back left, we have a Wii remote cabinet, and we also have a Wii U, which is able to play another one of the games, which is pretty cool. I wish those games were in New Horizons, but they're not for some reason. Okay, the room to the left is oh wait, no, my house isn't fully upgraded because I think this room would be bigger. Anyways, this is where I store all of the pictures and images and trophies and blah blah blah. You get the idea. Nothing much going on in here, I'll be honest. Let's go ahead and check out the room to the right. Another thing I wish both this game and New Horizons had was the Nintendo consoles from population growing. You used to be able to play like NES games directly in Animal Crossing, which I thought was cool. Essentially, Animal Crossing was like an emulator if you think about it. Okay, we have a music room, I guess. Not much going on in here besides music making. It'd be so cool if you could like click on one of these and then it would open up a screen where you can sort of, you know, play it with the different buttons on your controller, kind of like the ocarina in Ocarina of Time. It'd be so cool if you could just like play an instrument manually instead of just spamming it in this game. All right, up above, we have, speaking of Ocarina of Time, we have a Link mannequin and a Santa mannequin. The wallpaper is white because I'm guessing it was one of the ones I replaced in here for some reason. I think this is meant to be a guest room. I don't think I knew what I was really doing with that room, and I just was like, oh, I'll make it a guest room. All right, let's see down below what I had going on in here. We have, what the heck? We have a garage. I guess a garage in the basement makes no sense. I don't know how the cars got down here. I don't know how they're meant to get up there, but yeah, I have the luxurious limo. Actually, now that I think about it, is this the cab that Kappa drives in City Folk? And then we have the Happy Home Designer vehicle thingy right there, and a trash bin, I guess. And finally, up above, we should have my bedroom, I think. If not, I'm gonna be very shocked and surprised. Oh yeah, we do. Oh man, this is weird. What the heck? I don't even have a bed in here. What was I doing? Anyways, we have golden villager things. We have... Oh, 5 is my favorite number. I don't know where I got this lamp, but that's cool. 5 is my favorite number, so I have that. We have a DS bench. We have a little hermit crab, which I thought was cool. Some more random things, more random stuff. Oh, I remember this is my first ever dresser that I got from the snowman, you know, that I showed at the beginning of the video. So whenever I made that snowman, one of the first things he gave me was that snowman dresser, and then I just sort of kept it in here my entire time, even though it doesn't match, but you know, it doesn't matter. It's all about the nostalgia. As you can tell, I did not know how to style a house at all when I was a kid. The only room that even looks remotely decent is this one down here, and that's really it. Even after getting Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, I wasn't good at designing. I still, even in New Horizons, am not good at designing because it's so hard to design like perfectly square rooms. I wish they gave you, you know, different random site, like an L-shaped room or something like that to sort of spice it up. Because it's like, I don't want to place something in the middle of the room. That makes it harder to run between the other rooms, you know what I'm saying? Alright, and I think that's going to be the end of this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my main channel where we do funny moments and things like that. And yeah, sorry for the long video, but I just wanted to sort of show off on my Animal Crossing anniversary the town that I had put together over the years. Like I mentioned before, this is my favorite Animal Crossing game. And even though Animal Crossing New Horizons is, you know, good in many ways, there's still just a lot of stuff from this game that I think would benefit in being in a future Animal Crossing game. But as we all know, the Switch 2 has been announced, so who knows, maybe we'll get a new Animal Crossing game on the Switch 2, and maybe they'll carry over some of the different things to that game. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and show off all of the different stuff from this tree before we end it, but if you want to leave now, you can. One thing you'll notice with some of these dates is that they are a bit off. Like sometimes it might say that something happened in the year 2099 or something like that. You'll see later on. But yeah, there you go. Just a little bit of history on my Animal Crossing town. I was about to say island. I'm so used to saying island. And yeah, with all that out of the way, I can't wait to see you guys in, whatever Animal Crossing video I decide to do next. Who knows when that'll be? Who knows? Maybe it'll be in a new Animal Crossing game. I don't know. One can hope. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.